Alexa, stop. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Elena. Today is my 19th Diaversary, guys. It's crazy to think that, and even to say that, it's my 19th Diaversary. How have I been living with type 1 diabetes for 19 years? I don't know. That's a good question. But I do like to celebrate, like, my Diaversary by, like, getting something that I can't have every day on a daily basis. So, in a little bit, I'm gonna be going to, like, Dunkin' and getting me a donut for my snack for work. Maybe even a coffee. And then later, after dinner, I'm gonna be getting like that ice cream from Cold Stone that turns your teeth black. It's called like the Treat or Treat. Yeah, that stuff is good. But it's great. It's like crazy to think how far they've come with like everything. When I got diagnosed, I didn't even know that they had a pump or a CGM. Technically I was only 7, so yeah. But look how far they've come. And I'm not gonna put like, well, maybe I'll put pictures in here of like the first CGM I was on and then like the second, like the third. So like right now, like the first CGM I was on was, I believe, the Dexcom G4, and then the G5, and now the G6. I'm kind of scared to try the G7, but yeah, if I throw pictures in here, I'll show you how far they've come with how different they look. It's crazy. And then the tandem pump I'm on now is like the one with the tubing. So, I mean, that's crazy. And then when I go on the Omnipod, which I showed you, I don't want to grab it down because it's all the way at the top of the closet. But that one's like tubeless. And I was on that one first. And it wasn't even able to connect to Dexcom when I was on it. It wasn't even able to connect to my like Dexcom CGM that tells me my numbers. And now it's able to connect to Dexcom to help bring my blood sugars down when it sees I'm over 180. Or it's able to like help like stop like my insulin when I'm like low. So I haven't started it yet, but I'm in the process. But yeah, like it's just crazy. Like I don't know. They have came a long way with stuff like that, and I'm grateful for the technology. When it works, it really works. Like but yeah, it's crazy. It really is, and I am thankful for all this technology we have to keep us alive. I'm also on Novolog, insulin, and then my insurance company switched me to Humog, and then they switched me back to Novolog. So, yeah. And I was on shots when I first got diagnosed. So, yeah. Just drinking my water. But I always try to celebrate to show how far I've come with having type 1. My A1Cs are in the 6s, which is a little bit high, but with a person with arthritis that gets inflammation or has to have surgeries from time to time, that's a win. And being a female, yeah, that's a win. So that's why we celebrate, to show how good we are doing. But I'm gonna throw in some pictures right here of mine, of like the first CGMs ever, and maybe some of the shots I was on, and my donut from Dunkin' and my coffee. And then later I'll show you my ice cream. So I got, it was the souffle at Panera, which was really good. It had egg and cheese, and it was on a croissant. And then I got a like pumpkin coffee from Dunkin', and it was like 1 pump of pumpkin, 1 pump of liquid sugar, 1 pump cream, and then whipped cream. And that was like an iced coffee. And then I got a strawberry sprinkle donut that I had for my snack at work. And I also got a pumpkin donut that I'm probably, honestly, gonna have for breakfast. And then, like, my state, the state I'm in is famous for, like, their crabs, so we're gonna have crab cakes for dinner tonight. And then when I get my ice cream, I'll show you that later. So you guys are seeing this video on October 23rd. But the day I got diagnosed with diabetes was October 22nd, 2005. And but like a couple nights before that, like I was at my grandparents' house because my grandma and my grandpa were like watching me, because my mom and my dad and my sister were at a concert. And I was like acting strange. My grandma, that's what my grandma told like my mom. I was like acting strange. Like I was just like sleepy and just like tired and out of it. And then a couple, was my dad's weekend to have me and my sister. And I was like still sleeping, and like he called my mom and he was like, she's still sleeping. And so my mom called, like, my pediatric doctor at the time. She was like, just take her to, like, the local hospital, which my mom didn't want to take me to that hospital. When we got there, I was, like, drinking tons of Gatorade. They took me back and they were like, oh, nothing's wrong with her. My mom was like, can we have a second opinion? Well, that other doctor, the one that we said, can we have a second opinion to? We didn't see them again. So then another doctor came and they took my blood sugar and I was 900. So you're supposed to be like 80 to 120. It's the normal, so 900 is very high. My lips were like purple, kind of. And basically my symptoms were like frequent urination, extreme thirst. I would frequently wet the bed. And like sleepiness. But I am gonna link my diagnosis story below so you guys can see that, because that explains like everything that happened. And I'm gonna also add in some pictures of me at diagnosis and then how I look now. And then also for my Diaversary, I did have a pumpkin donut, which was really good, and a souffle from Panera for lunch. And then I had, for dinner was like the crab cakes and mac and cheese and corn, which was really good. And then I got Cold Stone ice cream, the Boo Batter Treat or Treat, and that was really good, and that like turned my teeth black. So that was really good. But yes, I'm thankful for like all the technology that's out these days. Even though sometimes the technology doesn't work the best. But hey, stuff happens. And then I have my family and friends who always support me. And then I know I'm like not the only diabetic. When I was younger, I went to a diabetes camp around near where I live and met other type 1 diabetics like me. And so it's just nice knowing that I'm not the only type 1, and that if I need someone to talk to, that I have other type 1 diabetic friends to reach out to. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to like and subscribe. And like always, I'll see you in my next video. Make it a great one.